Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a video about my sailing trip from Grenada to Martinique, which I did in November of 2023. Hello, good afternoon. This is my home for the next couple of weeks. It's a boat called Exfil. This is in Grenada. This is Saturday, November 5th, and the marina is called Port Louis. So it's another beautiful day down here, about 90 degrees. We're just heading to check out the marina. We're off tomorrow, Martinique. So I'll catch you there. Hey, good afternoon. Afternoon in Grenada anyway. This is the island of Grenada. We just left, probably an hour ago. We're heading north. And we're heading towards Martinique. So this is the north end of Grenada. So here's another view. This is the front of the bow. I'm sitting on the dinghy, right underneath the Genoa. Then out of nowhere, this huge pod of dolphins showed up, put on a show for us, and they followed us around for a good half an hour. But at first it was so amazing because there were so many, and you could see them in the water just before they jump. And as they jump, it's just spectacular.
You know what? He said he didn't see dolphins very often. I think he just didn't look.
That's right. Woo! They're jumping here.
Yeah, they are. They were jumping with us.
There he goes. Woo!
Oh, that was cool. You got that.
Yeah. So it was at this point we decided to stop and clear this piece of bamboo that was stuck on the keel. So we hove to, and Terry jumped overboard and swam around with the mask and snorkel and managed to pull the piece of bamboo off the keel, and then we started up again. Hello, good evening. So it's Sunday night, November 6th. We've had a full day of sailing, full days starting at around 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. We're past all of the Grenadine chain, and we're heading on our way to Martinique. It's going to be another 12 hours, and we just had sunset. We just passed through a bit of a squall. So here we are the next morning. We had all finished our shifts. I did my sunset watch. I was relieved by Terry. He did his 4 hours, and then Captain Ron came on, finished off the night. And now it's about 6 in the morning. I've just relieved Captain Ron. I was taking the opportunity to have a little time. But apparently during the night he decided to reduce sail, and that did have some consequences. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But right now I'm just enjoying watching the seabirds, diving for fish, and circling the boat. There's something magical about sailing. When you've got the sails up, the motors off, just got the wind and the ocean. Just feeling the movement of the boat through the water. It's really quite therapeutic. So by this time we're about 4 hours outside of Martinique. We're starting to think about maybe furling the foresail. So I'm stopping the music here because I want to look at this furling line. Can you see how it's going below the drum? This is really bad, and this is going to lead to problems that we're having a little bit later.
So I'm just enjoying myself, watching the seabirds plunge diving for fish and enjoying the sailing experience. But we're getting close to a point where we're going to need to furl our foresail, and that's when we start to experience problems. So to make a long story short, when it came time to furl the foresail, we discovered we couldn't due to the blockage. And then so rather than take down the sail, the captain decided to cut the sheets and turn pirouettes, which had the knock-on effect of jamming our propeller. So then we took turns diving on the propeller, trying to clear the sheets from it. However, we couldn't. And when we took down the foresail onto the deck and managed to sail on the main into an anchorage. We passed the night at anchor, and then the next morning we got up early and managed to free the last few wraps that were still around the propeller, and we were able to start the motor and head into the main harbor, Fort de France.
I don't know if we got room for that because of the depth.
This is good. I just go behind. Like you said, we were talking about straight on. This is, set the difference.
So this is Martinique.
I think being right behind it isn't going to be a bad thing.
Always set anchor behind the guy in front.
We're doing an anchorage, not the main port. It's a long story. We'll join again later. That one.
Is that a Peugeot?
It's a big cat.
Is that a Fontaine Peugeot?
Allegra 67.
Allegria.
That's a Peugeot.
You have any great coupons? That was a great advertisement.
They're out of White Bay. What is that flag?
That's a BVI, I think.
BVI?
Yeah. It's a red ensign.
That's a fucking...
So we managed to anchor in the Fort de France harbor for a few hours, and while we were there we checked the crew in, and once we got back to the boat, the police boat arrived and informed us we had to leave the anchorage because this was where all the racing boats were going to be coming in shortly, that had just finished the transatlantic race from France to Martinique.
Does anybody know what a cubit is?
She told me it was the length of 2 football fields. She went and looked at that full-size replica.
Oh, really?
It's the length of 2 football fields.
So then 300 yards. A cubit is 2 yards. They got racers in here. Gotta go.
It's French.
Yeah, they're gonna go take our spot. Then they're gonna get kicked out. Then we're gonna wait until a little while when they show up again.
Have you already picked a spot?
Yeah. I mean, it's mooring balls.
Mooring balls.
Yeah. So this is our latest item for repair. This is the foresail roller, and we've removed all the rope that was fouled in here. What had happened, the rope had come out of the drum through this crack, wrapped around the base of the furler, and just made a big mess. And what we did was took down the sail. It's now on the deck here. And freed all that rope for the furling line. Now they're going to do, I'm not going to be part of this. They're going to be doing the fixing of this by cut up a day shape, like an anchor day shape, just a circle, cut it into a semicircle, and they're going to glue it under here and rivet it. See if that works. I won't be with them. They'll be experimenting with this on their own. I'm leaving the boat here in Martinique. We've just found this temporary anchorage. And while we're fixing that, we'll be anchored here, and then we're probably going to have to move, I would think, before night. We'll see. We might actually stay here overnight, but I'm not sure they're going to let us, because they're the police right over there. Okay, that's all for now from Martinique. Okay, so after some traveling around, getting parts, finding parts, buying parts, supplies, whatnot, this is the finished product. Looks pretty good. Looks like it'll hold. I mean, it's got to be I would say it's gonna have to be replaced pretty quickly. But this is the MacGyver solution. This is the quick and dirty. Get it done, get it working. And just be careful with the furling. And it should be golden. I would expect those rivets to be impeding the rope, so maybe some wear on the rope is probably the worst of it. But, yeah, looks pretty damn good.
So thank you for watching my video. As I said in the last clip, I planned to leave the boat immediately after this repair was done, and I did. I managed to find a hotel, and then I moved into a hostel, which I brought a group together, and we rented a boat for the day and did some more cruising. And then I stayed in an Airbnb for another week and just enjoyed it. A nice long stay in Martinique. But I'll be posting another video shortly that will cover that, and maybe we'll see you there again.